Google Hangout on air is live. I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. This is day 3 of the single most boring session of live feeds ever. How about that video from last night? Who liked that? Of course, nobody's in the room yet, so I'm chatting to myself. But geez, I was a little bit pleased with that video. Absolutely went gangbusters. Something like, it's almost 4,000 views already. I think that's one of my busiest videos I've ever released. Bit of pride surrounding about that. Good fun doing it too. I can't wait to do the next one. I've already got the next one started. Lots of, I can't understand what you're saying. MD Ford, hi, welcome. Bailey, hey, he's back. My most prolific live feed watcher. Now, of course, this is day 3 of my live feed test. And why am I doing this live feed test? Well, I want to know whether it helps your YouTube channel doing this many live feeds and boring this quantity of people. That's what this is all about. And, you know, I get to talk to people. So if you've got any questions about last night's video, feel free to shoot them through now. I'll answer them all now. Maybe we can concentrate this whole live feed. And it's only going to be half an hour today on last night's video. As we got Aaron, hi, as I'm in the UK, you in Australia. Sorry about that. Kind of happens. Morning from the Netherlands, UK, MD4 Bailey, Civic Pace. Yo, okay, we got a few of the regulars by the look of it ripping in here pretty quick. Gourmet solar ovens, yep. It does help. Yes, it does help. I hope it helps. Hi from Australia. Yeah, Brad. Down in Tasmania, God's country. Hello, good morning, good day, Ryan. Ryan, R-Y-E-N, Ren. It's just crazy not to test, in my opinion. I absolutely have to agree about this testing thing. And the more I think about it, and thongs have got to come off because I want to be comfortable, God damn it. Actually, what did we do last night? Alt plus, nope, that's the wrong one. Click on that one. I go a little bit bigger on the text. I'm not going to hurt my eyes tonight. Hey, that works. Now I can sort of chill out and sit back here. Washington State, good morning, Philip. Melbourne, Australia, Memphis. Who else we got? We got some guy from overseas somewhere. I can't understand a thing he's saying. Call my solar oven. Yes, it does help. Hello, morning. What else we got from Australia? It's crazy not to tell. Need a beer? I wish I drunk. That'd be cool. We could all sit around and get it drunk. How is Cell 5? Yeah, Cell 5's going all right. It's certainly not hurting yet. And I think they've got a bit of a load on it at the moment. It's still not balanced properly. And I'm not going to run any tests until it's balanced like 100%. I'm really, really keen to get it actually tested properly rather than just guessing. Yeah, so Cell 5 is just there. And it's still the highest cell. It still hasn't balanced down properly. But something interesting, you can see these 14 packs on this side on the left-hand side are all lower because they're the ones that are closer. So the cable lengths are all different. So I'm pulling, what, 25 or 45 amps from the batteries at the moment. And these ones are all lower because they get hit the hardest because of the cable length. I was thinking about with all these ones doubling the cables and hopefully fixing that or adding a big redundant loop into this one, but it was very messy, so I decided against. Thinking it's a health hazard. I love cell testing. Nobody loves cell testing. Come on, Brad, one up the sleeve customs. Nobody loves cell testing. That is just insanity personified. I didn't bother advertising this one on Facebook or anything, so it'll just be an organic one, this one. So it's not too smashed. Too many comments in a row gets me too far behind. What video editing software did you use? I used, for the first half of that video, I used Premiere Pro. And then when I got tired of it taking me way too long, I went back to Cyberlink Power Producer. I'm still trying desperately to learn that Premiere Pro, but it's hard. When you've got limited time and you've got to sort of kick it all out, it's pretty difficult. As I am working on it, I'm getting there, Aaron. I'm trying. I think it's Russian, Melbourne, Australia. Mounted inside somewhere. That's cool. That's a good idea. I never thought of that. Melbourne, Australia. Hi from Melbourne. Got a couple over there from Melbourne. Go the Blues. I made it in this time, eh? Yankee 4. Hello from Danish Technical University. G'day, Lars. All good. Just checking up on you. You have to come around and give me a lesson, man. We'll come around for a live feed one day when you're home from work, and we'll get something done. I got my power thing today too. As a side note, I don't even know where I put it. Majura. I got hot water thing, hot water, not power. Yeah, I don't know if I want to show it on camera yet. Actually, I'm trying to make another cool video, and making cool video takes effort and time. So this is the little. Wait a minute. I'm sitting here holding a box in the air so you can see it, then not realizing that I was still screen sharing. Genius, Pete. Absolutely genius. Let's sit up on my seat again and get comfortable. So this is the little power thing that I got. I'm not actually going to show the front of it yet because I want to actually try and get some sort of arrangement with the company that sells it in Australia. But I am so far pretty happy with it. It is not new. It is not a new unit. It is a second-hand unit. So that's what it is on the inside. The power and stuff goes in there and goes out there, and there's a CT clamp for it somewhere, and this goes inside my power meter box. And it's just like a power diversion thing. So it takes my solar, and instead of exporting it to the grid, it whacks it into my hot water system. It will be fun to test that thoroughly. It's taken me a little bit of time to get this, and I'm very, very happy that I finally have. Go Blues, New South Wales. I made it this time. Hello for Danish Technical University. All good. Just checking out Mildura, Scott. My next door neighbour's in Mildura at the moment. Scummy Oz thing. Yes. Not sure what that's relating to, but yes. Northern CA, whereas 110 degree. That sounds like it's a little bit warm. That video rocked, brother. Love when you broke the toaster. As a side note, my wife doesn't know I broke the toaster yet, so let's just keep this between us and the 4,000 people that have watched it. What's in Mildura? That's awesome. A sun flux type of thing. I don't. It's just a power diverter. So what happens is there's a CT clamp. So there's a CT clamp that plugs into it, and that goes onto your outgoing power of your house. And then with this CT clamp, it works out if you're exporting anything to the grid. And if you're exporting anything to the grid, it will, instead of exporting it, this little device here will shoot it off to the hot water system and heat the hot water. So instead of, like, I get 6-cent feed-in tariff. Instead of getting the 6 cents, I will get, what is it, 20? I'm just for the ease of maths, it's 20 cents or 22 cents or something per kilowatt hour for my hot water. And that's like the cheap rate. But we use like 800 or 900 kilowatt hours of hot water. a quarter, and we export in between 1,000 and 1,200 kilowatt hours at solar. So we're selling it at 6 cents and then buying it straight back again at much more. So hopefully that's going to almost eliminate my power bill every quarter. And like I said, it is secondhand. It is not new, and it took me a long time to find one. But this will actually mean that I can cost effectively install it and probably within several months actually pay for itself, I would hope. And of course, all this sort of gear has to be installed by an electrician. So that can't happen until the Sparky gets here. So yeah, same type of thing. There you go. What's up, Average Joe? Rocking the 18650Ts, going awesome with your channel, mate. It really, your quality of videos is awesome. I love them. Very entertaining. I tried to be entertaining, but I'm not very entertaining. This is also an 18650T, but it's one of the early ones with the 18650s across in the battery, but you can't see it because it's like grey writing on a black t-shirt, so it doesn't really work that well. So it's turned into a mowing shirt, and I was mowing today, so I think that's fair enough. So Tank the Hammer's back. Look out. Maybe I should have what do you call it? Advertised this a little bit better, but it's all good. I was going to do a how do we do this? I was going to do this whole broadcast based on my wiring diagram and stuff like that, but I might do that tomorrow night or something. If anybody frequents the forum, you will see, you would have seen my wiring diagram that I've done up the new one, as well as I've done a whole new costing for my entire system. So that's my current wiring diagram. However, that's going to change again because I got to put that unit in. So when we find out what the device is, will we find out the price? Oh, I only paid 250 bucks for it. Or 265 bucks. But I think the retail price is more than that, but it's secondhand, so it's a little bit more than double that plus installation. So I really can't wait. I am super excited to get that installed. Yeah, wore my 1850T to fit, very popular. Oh, awesome. Man, if you can get some sold, I'd be very appreciative. I tell you what, it really makes a difference with my channel lately with the old YouTube taking half of my income for some reason. Well, not taking it, but yeah. Good idea for the hot water. Yes, it is a great idea. We'll start a small project, have solar installed now. Now the storage. Yeah, Haynes, get after it, man. It's good fun. Take your time, do lots of research. Google lots and get some professional advice. Average Joe. Everyone should, if you haven't already, go and subscribe to Average Joe and One Up the Sleeve Customs. And Az doesn't have a YouTube channel because he's too busy with life. And Jehu made an appearance. G'day, Jehu. Man, I like that power wall that you're building. That is absolutely massive. However, you realize I'm going to have to step the game up now and actually try and start competing with that size. Time for me to go bigger. Actually, that's a lie. I'm not going bigger. Enjoying your project. Best wishes from sunny Cornwall. Thank you very much. Your channel helps a lot. Yes, but don't rely on my channel hands. There is heaps of people doing heaps of really good stuff. It's not just all about what I do. It's really good to have a look around and work what works for you. So, what happened to Nerdville these days? Nerdville released a video the other week. He's going real well. He's pretty busy. He'll be getting some more videos out soon, I hope. Hopefully he lets us in on what he's going to do with all his 18650 stash. That'd be pretty cool. The mag inverters. Yankee 4's trying to get some cheap deals. He means psychiatric health professional. Well done, Tank. That was well played, buddy. Well played. You win the internet. Just the usual, full of nothing ever comes to the table. Yeah, that's going to be an awesome project, Jehu. Yeah, I absolutely agree. It's already an awesome project. It's good to see the natural progression of it and the thought going behind it and stuff like that. It's on, brother. Not sure what comes after this project. Man, how are you going to top that project? The Samba bus and now some massive ass Powerwall. That's a good deal, man. That's pretty cool stuff. Just got the testing done. Keith. Oh, did Keith send you out some fuse wire? I think Keith is a moderator here too, over in the US, so he might not be here now. Bus is pretty bull. Yeah, I love that. Bus is awesome. I got notification today that I missed out on an electric car that I was trying to buy. It wasn't a done deal. It wasn't even close to a done deal, but I appreciate the people that were talking on my behalf. And unfortunately, that's all I can say on the deal. But I was actually about 2,000 kilometers away from actually getting an electric car. I'm going to keep looking. I'm going to do something. I'm going to try and step my game up a little bit and have a bit of fun. So, AK, one of these watch insane. 0 bytes. I can't Google that, unfortunately, man. Yuppers 40 AWG. I don't even know AWG. Okay. Should I answer that? That drives me crazy. Who rings with no caller ID? It's probably one of you guys. If you're trying to ring me, put your thing there so I can answer the phone. Yes, also appreciate the shadows. Creators Unite. Oh, look, there's a lot of us doing little things. 45 kilowatt solar array. Is that how much solar you're putting on that, Jehu? Sorry, I must have missed something. I'm in the USA. Wake him up. Can someone just kick Finger Blaster? I don't want to deal with your shit tonight, buddy. Go away. One of my mods. Hey, I'll make Jehu a mod. That'll be fun. Then Jehu can ban you. Add moderator. There you go. Jehu's a mod now. Any plans on making your own electric car conversion? No, I don't want to make my own electric car conversion. I want to buy one already done and then try and build on it. And that was the plan before, but it doesn't matter. I am not going to cry about losing that car. And nor am I going to tell you which car it was. Where's that light coming from? Oh, it's coming from over there. What else we got? Ambry batteries are supposed to be available within a few years. Yeah, I don't really research the new stuff. It's a bit like fixing computers. I'd rather fix computers than sell computers. So I don't research any of the new stuff ever. I wait until it's been out and other people have tested it. It really works for me. Guys, solar elements. I hate that I can't afford a good deep cycle battery. Okay, so you don't actually need a good deep cycle battery. You can just get 5 old deep cycle batteries. It'll cost you less money, and they'll still have the capacity of one good deep cycle battery, and you can still learn and move forward. I started with some real crap, 880 amp hours of what were they, AGM batteries, and they're like really old videos. That 880 amp hours I started with, and they were lucky to get me 4.5 kilowatt hours per night, and I flogged the arse out of them. In the 24 volt configuration, they were just destroyed every single night. I'm talking like 20 volts, or under, they were just smashed. And I learned heaps. And now I've got, what, 600 amp hours, and I can get, what, 29.5 kilowatt hours is the most I've got out so far. No, sorry, 34 kilowatt hours I've got out with the 40 kilowatt hours of packs. That's 4,480 cells. Yeah, so get after it. Don't make excuses. Learn, play, grab something, anything. Probably just trying to sell your junk. That is possible, but, you know. I ban all of you. So don't misbehave, Jehu. Where I got behind all of a sudden. Oh, there we go. Probably. I think it's yourself calling from the future. I went 88 miles an hour, didn't I? I just watched your latest vid. Here you are. Thank you very much for watching my latest vid. Did you enjoy it? It was a metric pile of effort. So choose a menu. Flying, tuning electrical vehicle, volt little crazy. I'll have a look at that later. I did install a few years ago, 2.5 kilowatt hours. Mount Dora, FL USA. It wasn't me, not really. Oh, 0.07. Holy shitballs, that is a little bit tiny. It'll be good to see the test on average, Joe. I like the fact, if you can keep the tests consistent, that would be awesome. And I love those tests. Take your band hammer to them. Hey, Kiwi, I'm Aussie, mate. Look, I've got thongs. I've got thongs on the ground. And I don't have a singlet, though. Can you imagine these pixie white arms in a singlet? No, thank you. I have 100 watt on the roof charging an amp hour in parallel. That's, you know, you can all guess. No, I'm not Kiwi. I'm Aussie, man. Fully Aussie, mate. Have a cheap inverter. Bath part. Hey there, g'day, buddy. Oh, I'm catching up. I had 4 Trojans back in 2000 through 2001. Used them till they croaked. No solar panels. Had to. Now all I want is to power my van. Oh, there you go. Need to make it as lightweight as possible. Yeah, getting it lightweight is a little bit hard. Google Voices callers show up as private too. I don't know. Oh yeah, guys, those 6 4.4 kilowatt inverters will become available. I'll throw in a few kilowatt hours of batteries to move them quick. Oh, that's awesome, JQ. Magnasign. They got some good they got some, what do you call it? Good reviews and stuff. I was having a quick look today. I didn't look at any of the bad ones. There's too many bad reviews on the Facebooks and on the internet. The wire on the PIA solder because it was too tiny. Ah, okay. Oh, yeah, that's definitely a consideration when you're going with the fuses, how small they are and how hard they are to solder. Sorry, kilowatt hours, not too far. That was a lot of fun. I use deep cycle battery, and hey, Thomas, how do you successfully use the deep cycle batteries in the 18650s? Do you just have a lot more 18650s and cycle them less so they sort of fit in? 18650 kicks in when the battery is halved in power. How do you work that out? How does that work? Do you have, Thomas, do you have any videos on that? Or any like walkthroughs, or are you on the forum? Or I'd be interested to find out how you actually did that successfully and how long it's been running for and whether it's safe, I guess. Okay, that is is a buck boost converter or something like that. Okay. Where are you getting those Tesla batteries from? And Compete have some. I'm replacing 12 Trojan batteries. Heaps and heaps of messages. DC to DC, there you go. I'm replacing 12 charging batteries. There's a big diode in the return. Oh, okay. I won't pretend to understand that, but I'll Google it later. I know diode lets power in one direction. Would that be right? When it goes to 12.7 volts, it kicks in. Okay, there you go. Last vid was awesome. I have been thinking about doing lead acid only because durability, reliability, and you can regain capacity. With lithiums like lead acid, can you regain capacity? No, I think lithium, once they're gone, they're gone. And to be honest, even with lead, you can try and fill yourself into getting more capacity, but I really just think they go one way and they go downhill. You might be able to desulfonate. Is it desulfonate? Desulfate? Anyways, desulfate the batteries and make them last longer, I think. But I'm skeptical whether you can actually bring them back to life. I'm convinced that that's just a YouTube ploy to make some videos. What is your phone number? My phone number doesn't exist. Actually, it does, but anyway. My phone number is HB Powell on Skype. I am running 90% of my home from 8 Trojans. I have been for 2 years. Yeah, I've seen all your videos, Yankee. I used to watch them religiously. I must admit I haven't watched too many lately because I've been running out of time, but I see you're building a new home out there. Yeah, desulfonate them, just keep them top and with distilled water. Oh, there you go. There you go. Hey, Jehu, why not just use a whole Tesla pack with the cooling as a Powerwall? I think they've already done that at EV West. And that is another neat installation. And by the way, was anyone as blown away as I was about the 6K used 100 kilowatt inverter? I'd like to see inside that thing, Jehu. I can't remember if you opened the door or anything on it. Again, I was going to Google the and Jehu, as a moderator, you can actually put links into your stuff too if you need to. When we had a power cut the other day, my house was like true of power success. We had a power outage a few months. It was a few months ago now. We don't lose power very often. And the first thing I did was walk around the entire house and turn every single light on at like midnight. And then all the neighbors come out and just stood out the front of my house looking at it like it was a Christmas light. It was indeed a good feeling. And I don't feel bad about doing that because all my neighbors know what I'm doing anyway, so that's all good. I want to see the 100 kilowatt inverter. Absolutely. Imagine 100 kilowatt inverter. That'd be just awesome. How many, what's the input voltage of it, Jehu? Not yet delivered to maybe tomorrow. Oh, so that'll be in another video anyway. Show us on the inside of it. Everyone wants to see on the inside of it. Okay, do not seem too hard to get a whole Tesla pack here in Oz. Hard. Yeah, I haven't seen any Tesla packs come up in Australia yet. I even rung around to all the Tesla Powerwall installers, desperately asking if they could sell me a faulty one. And all of them simply said there's no faulty ones. You know, I was hoping to get one that fell off the wall or something. I was willing to pay good money for it. I'd love to buy a Powerwall too and just take it to it with a Dremel. Will my subscribers help me pay for that? Start a GoFundMe and we'll do a teardown on a Tesla Powerwall. That'd be awesome. 300 to 600 volts. Dude, that is going to be so efficient. Bragg writes, when the power goes out, absolutely, you've got to do it. 480 volts, 3-phase out. That'll run your air conditioners. Have you got, Jay, do you have any plans to actually make that even bigger again, considering your ability to get more cells? Thomas, it's you who has got me bang into the Powerwall stuff. I'm sorry about that, mate. I'll write a personal handwritten letter to your wife to apologize. Inside of what? If you get Bale, if you go and have a look at Jehu's channel, Jehu Garcia, Samba Busk dude, he's got 100 kilowatt inverter for his Powerwall he's building. If you haven't already seen it, you need to go and check out his channel. Everyone's checked out his channel. That's madness even saying that. There we go. Eric ordered a Powerwall too. I can probably do whatever, including taking it apart to see the 21.7. That would be very cool. Although that would completely render me doing it useless. I can't copy what you do. Nobody will watch because they all see you first. Annie Lee Robson. Hi guys. Yeah, I'm 18652. Thumbs up for watching. It's 4:30 in Florida. PS, love watching the vids. Watching this on the train from work. Best part of my day. Seriously, dude, I'm the best part of your day? That's just strange. Do you feel the price/capacity is good with this kind of setup? It's absolutely unbelievable. I mean, I've got a faulty pack in my Powerwall, and I know it's faulty. And like, I'm going to be sitting here for a while, and it's still the highest sell. So I don't know what that proves. I mean, granted, it was the highest sell before I started drawing 13 amps off of it, and the dishwasher's on, so that's going to jump up and down. But bang for buck, get out. He's not going to do it any better. My missus thinks you have an 18650 complex, and what a beautiful complex that is. I need a BMS. Batrium, I need help. Jaren's computer's down, so he's not even going to be here. Sorry, Jehu. We've been dealing with issues with his computer all day, trying to get them nutted out. But I'm 1,000 kilometers away from his house, so it's a bit slow. Do you still check impedance on each battery? And they're fully charged or discharged? Okay. Do I still? No. Did I ever? No, not really. I gave up on impedance testing when I decided that it was so completely unreliable it wasn't worth my effort. How many Longmons would you need, Jehu? If you're going to go Batrium BMS, how many Longmons would you need, or would you prefer go, what other, Genmon or something? Maybe you might be better off. I'm happy to watch Jehu turn down yours in sloppy seconds. well said, 0 bytes, well said. Jay Scott, it was a bad day at work, redundancies everywhere. Oh, that sucks. Do you get a payout for redundancies? That'd be good. I don't know. Jay, have you got? Oh, you'd have Jaren's Skype, wouldn't you? Or my Skype, or whatever. I'll message it over to you later if you don't already have it. I'll stop sharing. It's official when I send a text message. I don't know. 1,000 kilometers, that's around the corner, Australia. It is, and it's all downhill too. Brisbane to Sydney, it's not so bad. I need help designing the system, but it's going to be 96S. Wow, so 96 Longmons. Yeah, I started talking. Oh, there you go. Okay, cool. You're already talking to Jaren. Yep. I have free access to laptop batteries, dead or alive. Soon I'll be building up to 500 amp hour packs, and I shouldn't need any more than that. 500 amp hours, that's awesome, Thomas. Have you already processed cells? Have you joined the 18650-a-thon on the forum? I don't even. What is that at? It's pretty terrible when I don't even know what my own forum is doing. Have some comments from last night. If you commented on last night's video and I haven't replied, I'm very, very sorry. There's a few there that I've missed. Powerwall, cell count. How many cell counts have we got? 150,000 cells. That is awesome. I have to go through and verify some of these. I have to verify EV Mondo. I have to verify JS. That one's going to have to come off because they're not actually adding. They're not recycled cells out of laptop batteries and stuff and haven't been tested. I have to do a bit of cleaning up. I've gone through and verified as many as that I can see so far. If you need yours verified, just prove to me that you tested them, and I'll give you a little star. Yeah, so Mike's done all that, so I can just do a tick and I can delete it or whatever else, and that'll give you a star. So, what have we got? Back down here again. Stop sharing. Back to my ugly mug. What else have we got? 96 Longmons by 400. Are you serious, dude? 96 Longmons by 400. That's going to be more than... We can only do 250 in one hit. So I know it's possible. Logistically, it's possible. Yeah, that blows my mind, that many Longmons. I mean, if you had a look in your Batrium software, that would literally be like 1 pixel wide, and you wouldn't even be able to distinguish each cell. I just want to see that. Pete, please verify mine. What's as you can verify your own. You're a moderator. Okay, Control F A. Okay, verify. Does that verify? Control F A. There you go. You got a star next to yours now, buddy. I didn't realize you had yours there. I got contacted by GearBest the other day wanting me to review some of their products. Should I do that? 1 million watt hours. That sounds very wanky, Jehu. You should just say like 100 kilowatt hours. 1 million watt hours. That's YouTubey. That's definitely YouTubey. I have processed about 750 cells so far with over 500 in service, 2 bike batteries. Are you on the forum, buddy? Send me a private message through the forum and I'll verify after it, because if I start skipping around, I lose where I'm up to. I need a gold star. Average Joe, yours is done, isn't it? What am I looking at? This whole idea got completely blown away today. I was going to sit here and talk about that, but I won't now. Where is it? Away Powers. Average Joe. Here we go. Verified. Tick. There you go. You get a little green. Why are they green stars? Mike, they should be like gold stars or something. Definitely gold stars, Mike. I'll have to jump in the back end and change his code. He'll love that. Actually, I'm not touching his code. He's too good at what he does. You guys all teach yourselves these things, or we got a background in electrical? I have got no background. My background in electrical is YouTube. Started watching Jehu's channel, then a few others, and then I forgot to stop, if I should be honest. What else we got? No, I think I end up paralleling all the modules into groups of 100 kilowatt. I think that'd be cool, but you'd still need like 10 long ones on each one of 100 kilowatt to keep it balanced. I reckon I could easily put a second long one on my pack and it'd make it a lot faster, but it does work. do the GearBest. They will send you some awesome stuff. The thing about that is I have knocked back nearly every single person that has offered to send me stuff. And even there's a bunch of battery companies out of China that spent 2 weeks spamming me, wanting me to review their stuff. And as soon as I told them I was going to be brutally honest, and if their product was crap, I was going to tell the world and I wasn't going to silver line it, they stopped talking to me for some reason. I don't know what the deal was with that. What do they think? I'm going to sit here and bullshit to the public? No, that's not going to happen. I, in fact, made that same statement a long time ago that I'd never, if I ever did like reviews and shit, I'd never bullshit to them. So if they send it to me, I would review it, good or bad. I think that's part of sticking to your morals. But if GearBest can send me some stuff, it'd have to be 18650 related, otherwise it would be completely useless. Does it count if you use LiPo batteries? No, unfortunately. I really want to stick it to 18650s that you pulled out of a drill battery or a hospital pack or a laptop or something and went through the testing stage. I know that's specific, but if we start opening it up to even other chemistries of 18650s, we all of a sudden get this list that's just enormous and makes almost no sense whatsoever. If it ever takes off really well, we might be able to add a couple of the other chemistries or do recovered 18650s or just put another category, just 18650s. It doesn't matter the chemistry. We could do that as well. Not on the forum yet, since I don't frequent forums very often. You don't have to frequent very often. Just sign up and put your 2 cents in there, add your listing, and so the world knows how much stuff we've actually saved and put some sort of value on what we do. Boom and done. Thanks, Average Joe. I have no background, but when it goes bang, bang until it doesn't. It doesn't. Very well said, Thomas. Sometimes, like cavemen, man, you know, they jumped out of a tree and they broke their leg. They learnt, and it was the hard way of doing it. Okay, by the way, guys, Faraday Motor Company offered 20K LG HB2. Wow, that's all it sells. And again, Jehu, you're a moderator, so feel free to chuck links in so everyone else can have a quick look. Bloody Chinese battery companies. I absolutely agree. Look, there's probably some really good ones out there. You don't know. But, yeah. I'm me, and I'm always going to be me, and I'll go out of my way to stay me. I don't want to change for anybody. I have been playing with 18650s for over 10 years, but only the last 4 or 5 years has it really started taking off as a worthy endeavor. Yeah, and there's heaps more out there now. But we're going to start slowly, the laptop batteries are going to slowly start dropping off. 1, because of supply and demand, and 2, because of the fact that all the laptops now are going to prismatic cells and lithium polymer and stuff. They're thinner and you can get more in there and stuff. Those LG, they are 1500 milliamp hours, 30 amp continuous. Oh, wow, that's right. They sent out free 3D printers to some large YouTubers in the last few weeks. Oh, wow, that'd be cool. 3D printer is something I can definitely use. That would be great. Can you tell which companies stop talking to you so others do not buy from them? No, I'm not interested in doing that because they're contacting me in good faith. I'm not interested in bagging somebody out that I have no idea on their product. So no, if you buy from them, you buy from them. I can't influence that. I won't influence that. The only one I'll influence is Batrium because, well, dude, I'll sleep on top of my battery pack. I am that happy with the safety of it. Actually, no, I won't. In winter, I might. They might get a little bit warm. That red pack, what are they? Sony cells? Yeah, Sony cells. 80 flexion of Chromebooks. Okay, 330 milliamp hours. Have to hit the landfill, but save them for future projects. Yeah, cool. Store them safely and outside, I guess. Len, hey man, you're such an entertaining YouTuber, such a motivator for this sort of stuff. Thank you very much, Len, for tuning in. I do appreciate. Started making off grid gazebo power system with 560 lead acid batteries, not big lithium ion. Is there any way I can show on the forum? Yeah, of course, share on the forum. Just put it in the other section down below. The more battery related stuff we have in the forum, the better. And the bigger it grows, the better. So the more content, it's better. I mean, what, we have 7,200 posts on the forum already, 1,500 plus active users. So it's growing slowly. The back cells that were cleared out of eBay seller, I don't know. I haven't heard anybody. Why is there a Google sign on the top left-hand corner? It's probably because I'm using Google Hangouts. I think, maybe. If you took the batteries out of the landfill, you could power a city for days on a charge. Yeah. Sad to think how many are rotting in this. Yeah, I mean, it's sad on lots of different levels. I mean, I am no greenie, don't get me wrong, but I love reusing stuff, and I'm cheap. I will be the first to admit I like doing stuff cheap. I'm not in a position just to go and buy a new Tesla Powerwall, so build it yourself, and, well, turns out it works. Can't complain about that. Then for Sweet Asman, as I have to go to bed. Catch you night. See you later, Maz. Aaron, let me know when you're back in Brisbane again. If we all did this conservative project, not only we educate ourselves, but we'd pay less bills, and that can only be a good thing. Paying less bills is really good. This is about hopefully we get that energy thing set up tomorrow, or maybe the next day. I don't know. What's the total cost of your setup to date? Scott Hill, if you go to the forum and you go to my official thread under Powerwall builds, it is absolutely and comprehensively listed there. I think it's like 10 grand or something, 10,000 Australian dollars. But if you take out all the money I've made, I've gone through this a few times. My YouTube income, my forum income, my t-shirt income, affiliate income, all that is wrapped up in this project as one cost. And I think it's down to about $3,000 that the project owes me. Clayton, Victoria. Hello. Hey, how can I help you?
Hearing at Middle Park. I was just calling to find Peter, please.
Yes, speaking. Yeah, I'm just trying to understand why you're ringing me again. Oh no, I don't need a free assessment anymore. I'm all good, thanks. I already know that I've got no hearing, so yeah, checking that fact again, it's not going to help me too much. Oh, good. There is nothing worse than people cold calling you. Oh my God. Anyways, apparently I was hoping it was going to be a telemarketer, and we could have put it on could have put it on speaker. So where was I? Total cost about a couple of grand it owes me. So not a great deal. Catch finally here, and I reckon in 2 months' time it'll actually pay for itself, and I will be in front, which will please the wife no end. I shall buy her a new toaster. Oh, Joe's out here. See you, buddy. Economist, not a tight ass. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, it's all the way you word it, I guess. I noticed you mixed the power rating in your packs 2000. It doesn't mean that the pack is only as good as the lowest rated battery. It doesn't work like that. No, I got in between 2100 milliamp hours and I think the highest is about 3300 milliamp hours. So it's all just jumbled up in there, and I average it out to be 2400 milliamp hours, and I reckon that is a fair guess at the average capacity of my bank. Gary, how do you work out the kilowatt hour of my pack? There we go. Sort of relates to the same thing. In between 2100 milliamp hours and 3300 or something like that, 3200, and then I just average it out. It really is a guess. If I should be honest, I'm guessing. And it all comes back to my very first 4-hour live feed that I did, and I got 4 kilowatt hours out of my battery bank at a 1000 watt load in 4 hours. And then at a 100 watt load, I got another 10 hours out of it. So I got 5 kilowatts out of one battery at 24 volt. So that's sort of that benchmark has sort of carried through my whole project. Whether it's still accurate or not, I don't know. But it's mileage on a car. You know, they advertise it incorrectly all the time, I think deliberately. So, wow, my phone just rung too. Testing at amp hours and the number motor by voltage, watt hours. Yep, Gary, take your amps crossed by volts. Yeah, look at that. See, everyone's answered it for me. I think she's hard of hearing. I literally have no hearing in this ear. It's just rings constantly. It drives me mental. I mean, total cell, they add together. Yep, I got that. Thank you. And a microwave. 226 amp, but yep, okay, everyone's answering my questions for me. That is awesome. Would you use 3.4 volts? I think it's 3.7 volts is nominal with these cells. 3.6, 3.7 or something like that, yeah. Anyone in the USA, there are new cells coming. Oh, wow. Are they all medical packs, Jehu? Damn, that's a lot of cells. Who's that sexy guy? Look at that. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not screen sharing, so that really doesn't that really doesn't matter. Click left on his IMGR side. 3.7 volts. Yup. I thought LiPo was 3.7 and lithium ion was 3.6. It's something around that. I can't remember. Heck. Hey, I said I was going to go for half an hour, and now this is like 52 minutes. What is the deal with that? Hey, Jehu, you should start a live feed and take my 52 viewers so I can go inside and spend some time with my wife and apologize for the toaster. Anyway, tubers, I am seriously going to wrap this up. I got no more questions, and I got one more question. How many kilowatt hours did you get, latest test before you cancelled? I think, and don't quote me, 34 and a half kilowatt hours, 34 kilowatt hours, something like that. Good God, I made it to a live feed. Mike DIY Tesla Powerwall. It's 2 a.m. Jehu, go to bed, man. It's only 7 o'clock here. Hello, big man. I'll keep mince pies out for more vids. Keep charging people. Buy her everything she wants. No, she can't get used to that. I must spend money on myself. Seriously, guys. Oh man, I feel so guilty when I bail. I'm flying to the west coast of the USA tomorrow for 6 weeks. Jehu, you reckon the airline will let me take him back to Oz? I'm going to say they're not. Good to see you live. 9 a.m. here. Mike's desk. Oh, to Adam Cryer. Yeah, Jehu, it's a little late. 5 a.m. here. Great to finally catch a live feed. Been watching in the background for quite a while. Mitchell, thank you very much for joining on the conversation. Thank you very much for watching. Who should I sub to? Well, Jehu for sure. Just type in Jehu Garcia into YouTube or Samba Bus, Electric Samba Bus, and Jehu will come up. There's plenty of others out there as well. If you, yeah, comment below, and if you want to sub to other channels later on. We all have loved ones. Go to your wife. That's love. Actually, I just wanted to make me dinner, but shh. Why does it look so clean behind you? Because I put a big bit of white core flute there, and I've been making videos here, so I try and keep it clean. And this is my workshop. This is where I work. It's not all clean. Like the benches over there are not clean, and there's bits and pieces everywhere. But it's not always like this. You're remembering that I spend 12 to 14 hours a day in this shed every day. Probably pretty much 6 days a week. And I'm trying to step up my video game. I'm going to become a little Jehu and see if I can edit like Jehu. That's a really tough call, actually. I don't think that's ever going to happen. You got skills, brother. I'd really like to I'll ask you in a private message how long it actually takes you to do some of those edits. Every battery patch I tested and assembled, I enter into Excel spreadsheet. That shit is next level. Who has that much time, Daniel? Automatically adds up each milliamp hours and figures in milliamp hours for the pack. You can go to repacker.com and do that. I think Jehu already has Repacker working on our forum. It's just not public yet. So we're actually going to, I don't know what we're actually going to do, but the Repacker website is open source. So I've got permission to actually put that on DIYPowerwalls.com. So that's going to be there for another resource for everybody else as well. Video editing takes an awful lot of time. It's hard. That last video I edited over 10 days, and there was 64 gig of raw footage that went into it. Now what I started doing is doing 30-second brackets. So I did 30 seconds of filming, then I upload it to my computer, then I'd edit it, work out whether or not I'd forgotten anything or I could do something better before I'd move too far forward. What I used to do was just do an entire video and then try and edit it, and then realized I lost a big bit and just have to try and edit around it. So I'm trying to change the way I do it. It probably takes even longer doing it this way, but you know, I haven't got natural ability at editing videos and stuff like that, so it takes me an awfully long time. Each pack is its own spreadsheet. That's next level. That's next level. Hey, your video editing takes a lot of time. Yep. Step up the production to pro level. I've been gifted Premiere Pro, so I've got that for a few months for free. So I am going to sort of step it up to Premiere Pro. I'm trying to learn that slowly. Anyway, see you. Take care. Thanks, Rick. I don't have a job. That's how I edit. Yeah, but it looks like you do such a good job, man. You should be proud of what you've achieved. That's for sure. I try to do mine all in one take if possible. Yeah, there are definitely some videos I try and just walk around and go blah, 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 shoot it all out and then send it out to the world. And that works as well on some of them. But I find that these ones get more views. And I really need to try and get my view time up a little bit. Smash the like button. Yeah, use a hammer. What else have we got? That's interesting. Anyways, guys, girls, people, tuning in people, I am going to get out of here. Thank you very much for tuning in. Tomorrow I'm going to do another one. We've still got 7 live feeds to go, 1 every day. Probably tomorrow. Tomorrow we might spend some time looking at my statistics within YouTube, and I might divulge way too much information. But I'll try and keep tomorrow night to half an hour, or tomorrow at some point. I'll try and schedule it a little bit better. And we'll see if doing a live feed every day can really help your channel, or it just sends it into the toilet because everyone gets bored of you talking. I'm out of here. Thank you very much, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks, guys, for tuning in.